Hi, Tony here from Lightwave Digital. So in my previous tutorial I went through how you can actually very quickly set up some dynamics to make an animation like this, which is about, what, 3 seconds all in. But what I want to do is I also want to show you how you can make an animation here. So currently, if you look in the camera view here, this is what the camera is seeing. It's seeing the first bit and that's it. So, which is not amazing. So let's just choose the camera. Now you need to put your direct head on. Let's just pull it out a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move it up and then I'm going to rotate it so it's got everything in it. So what we'll do, what we get now is the whole animation that we can see. But we can go further than that. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm on the camera, is I'm going to Control C on the keyboard to clone it. Let's clone it once. So we've got a complete copy of that camera now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where I want it to be, this camera. So what I want it to do is I want it to focus on the actual first platform. So I'm pulling it into place with the move. I'm going to click on Y for rotate, and then I'm going to click in the camera view because I can rotate exactly. So let's say that is the shot. So basically what we've got is the balls hitting and falling down there. So I've got my camera into position, and let's say we're happy with that. So let's add another camera. So I'm going to Control C and clone it again. T to move. And now this time what I want to do is I want to concentrate on the second platform. And let's line this up again. So let's rotate round. We can see it's quite close. So, which is not a problem. I'm going to place it like so. So when the balls hit this one, we can see them again. And then we'll do the same again. So let's bring up the item tab for the actual camera so we can see we've got the main camera and these two. And let's clone the next one. And then let's place it at the bottom. And again, completely up to you whereabouts what you want to do with this. So again, it's quite close. Move it back, move it down, and then let's move it so it's at this angle. So we've got this kind of angle now. So if we just go through the animation like so. So we've got 3. If I just jump to say we've got 4 cameras, but these cameras here are the ones that are focusing on the actual platforms. So I want them to jump between each camera as the animation's playing and the balls are dropping. So to do that, we go to Utilities and over to where it says Master Plugin, and then from the drop down you're going to choose Camera Selector and then double click it and you get this. So basically what I'm going to say is on the first camera on 0 I want it to add. So it's basically going to start with this camera. And then I'm going to come along and wait until they're dropping off roughly, let's say frame 20. And then I want to go to this camera and add that. So at frame 20 it's going to jump to that camera. And then we'll go along. Let's say frame 50 to that camera. And it'll follow them down like that. And when they've all disappeared, we could say, okay, we just want to finish on that camera there. Okay? Like so. And you can see where they're going to jump. So let's have a go. In the camera view. And press play. There you go. So now it's jumping between each frame based on the camera. And it's as easy as that. So that's just a way of setting up an animation. And you can, any time you want, you can just disable this if you want, and you don't have to use it and stuff. But it's a really good way of, rather than having to render the frames out separately. This will do it in the render for you. It will jump to those frames, but you can set them out in any order you want by setting up this camera selector. So that's just a quick, easy way of recording your animation in a bit more dynamic way. Thanks for listening.